Well, that's one way to make you have to ponder. Like what Phoenix is doing right now with his finger. This town's one and only unsolved incident about magic. I'm sure she said something about an alchemist who lost their life to a witch. An alchemist was attacked? That sounds like a serious case. You got that from High Inquisitor Darklaw, right? That's right. When I was searching for Eve last night, I meant to tell you about it, but it totally slipped my mind because you yelled at me and Luke for being out so late and stuff. What, we can't go on a date or something? I mean, he is underage and... Shut up! The only unsolved incident, huh? That's suspicious, alright. This might just be the lead that will take us to the Great Witch. Okay, let's get to investigating. We can do this thing. Yeah. So, I guess first we should check out the Inquisitor's Hall, right? We might just learn something there. Sure, let's get going. On the other hand, we may just learn how unwelcome we are there. Hey, come on, Nick! Enough with that wishy-washy attitude of your mind. Seriously, I can hear you. I didn't even say anything! Or my face, I had a good poker face, I thought, but I didn't even say anything. Okay, so... Why am I going out? No, I don't want to go out. No. Go. Where are you going, Luke? Don't do that. Go that way, I think. Yes. Barnham! We need to talk! Oh, look, it's Constantine. Oh, Phoenix's favorite dog. Wait a minute. That aggressive bark. Please tell me that isn't... Well, now I can see why Phoenix doesn't like dogs in his like pets in his office. If anyone remembers how he said, no pets in the office in Phoenix Wright, Dual Destinies. Aha! It's Constantine! He looks happy to see us! Wish I could say the feeling was mutual. Once bitten, twice shy. That pretty much sums me up right now. Really? I don't know. I think he's looking much friendlier today if you ask me. See? Come on, Nick. Pet him just once. No, don't do that. That Maya just wants you to get bitten again. This mutt really hates me. Yeah, I can see where Phoenix hates pets now, too. Well, if it isn't Sir Blue Knight. Exactly what are you doing over there on all fours? You're not a dog, are you? Get back on your feet, dog. Oh, Inquisitor Barnham. Glad to see you again. Actually, there's something we'd like to ask you about. Come on, Nick. Stand up already. Sheesh. Quit being lazy and get off the floor. Oh, I'd like to meet that mutt's owner face to face. Say that right in front of Barnham. That's a good idea. How foolish. Constantine happens to be mine, and a true knight's companion he is. He needn't waste time sinking his teeth into the likes of you. I didn't ask for him to sink his teeth into me. He did it himself. I had a hunch. So Constantine really is your dog, huh? Gotta admire the nerve of this guy. He just sits back and lets his dog bite people. I mean, me. Never mind that. What is it you want to talk about? Just make it quick, Sir Blue Knight. So, you Inquisitors are the ones who investigate incidents of magic in this town, aren't you? Yes, of course. If you don't mind, we'd like to ask you about that unsolved incident with magic. There's one thing you must never forget. The Knights of the Inquisition excel at their work. Right. All incidents of magic perpetrated by the witches are dealt with by the Inquisitors, without exceptions. Spoken with that usual calm and collected air of confidence. That's interesting. You see, we heard different, actually. Actually, she heard different. Apparently, there's one particular incident that still remains unsolved. You gonna call my bluff? Because that's not a bluff. Something about an alchemist being murdered. Ring any bells? What? Who did you get that information from? High Inquisitor Darklaw said it. You know, the one above you. He doesn't like that. Well, why the blazes didn't you say so? You could have saved us some time! Why do I feel like I've heard that somewhere in the Phoenix Wright universe before? Huh? How is it my fault? The High Inquisitor has put me on the spot by leaking such information to the likes of you. Well, I suppose that leaves nothing for it. I shall tell you the whole story, since I do not believe in doing things by halves. Please, go ahead. We're all ears. It was 3 months ago that an alchemist living near the town square was murdered. Sorry, Inquisitor Barnham, but I'm kinda lost already. Is there a difference between alchemy and magic? Yeah, I kinda was actually thinking about that myself a little bit. Like, if you've seen Full Metal Alchemist, like, freaking making things appear out of nowhere, but law of you take, you give in order to take and stuff, so. When it comes to something that difficult, it will do no good asking me. Oh, so even Barnham's kind of... Wow. Huh? Don't you get it? He doesn't know the difference either. It seems that, while the townspeople respected him, they also treated him with caution. Okay. Okay. They respected him? He used his skills to make medical concoctions and acted like a physician. Yeah, that's what alchemists also were known for, to being good with medicines and stuff. The efficacy of his cures were almost like magic. He was famous within his neighborhood. In fact, he was sometimes referred to as Dr. Belduke by the townspeople. At any rate, it's safe to say that Sir Belduke was no witch. How can you say for sure? That's simple. Sir Belduke was a man, so he could be a warlock. I mean, you call, or did you hear the townspeople calling Phoenix and Layton, that they could be witches or whatever? It's like, they're men. It's still called warlock, though. But whatever. Can't really argue with that. Sir Belduke came to a mysterious end 3 months ago. A mysterious end? There were 2 things about his death that cannot be explained rationally. Firstly, the murder scene. His body was discovered in his residence in the study. His room was locked. There was no conceivable way the crime could have been committed, except by witchcraft. Isn't that what people call a locked room mystery? Mystery. Yes, not Mr. E. Mystery. And I know what you're talking about. I remember I remember that in a game once. Well, actually, it was also in Dual Destinies, but that was not the game I was thinking of. But a what? Oh, it's nothing really. No, don't worry about it. So, what was the other mysterious thing? Secondly, until then, all incidents involving witches had been foretold in the story. Foretold in the story? In other words, predicted by the storyteller. However, the murder of Sir Belduke did not appear in the story. Such a thing had never occurred before. Was it something to do with Carmony or whatever? I'm just gonna say Carmen because I can't even... that was said like 30 minutes ago and I still don't know how to pronounce it. That's why it's like, just don't tell me how to pronounce things. I'm gonna forget anyways. So not only was this the only unsolved incident in Labyrinthia's history, but it was also the only incident not to be predicted by the storyteller? This definitely sounds worth investigating. You certainly are an interesting one, Sir Blue Knight. Huh? You really think you can solve this incident alone, when the Knights of the Inquisition have been working on it for 3 months? I must say, that is some confidence. We won't know unless we try. You may risk becoming the target of some terrifying witch's vengeance. I'm hoping that was a joke. His face thinks that too. Well, I suppose you may as well take a look. Who knows? You may even find something. Sir Belduke's residence is just beyond the town square. Ask anyone around there. They'll soon point you in the right direction. Thank you, Inquisitor Barnham. Sir Blue Knight. I believe our courtroom battles are far from over. Until we meet in court! I'll see you then, Inquisitor. Alright. It's a cute little doggy. Who's a cute little doggy? Maya, can you please get this mud away from me? I can't feel my leg! Aww, so soon. I was hoping he'd use you as a blue chew toy one more time. See? She did plan to make him bite Phoenix again. Okay. Is it funny that he doesn't even have his helmet in that picture, though? Yeah. Yeah, okay. We've already gone through all this, so let's head out, shall we? Let's see, where are we going? I know where we're going! Aw, we can't enter. Okay. Alright, let's head to the town square. Well, we've reached the square, but I wonder where the alchemist's residence is. Hey, Nick! Look over there! There's a street leading away from the square. Hey, you're right. Let's go take a look. Puzzle? Puzzle. Hey, I thought you two were working at the bakery. Are you goofing off? Well, not exactly. Actually, we thought we'd give up baking and try our hands at something else. Is that so? Sounds like a good idea. Your bread did taste a little unusual. Anyway. Don't say anything. He's just a kid. What? You mean our bread wasn't delicious? I said don't say anything! That's strange. I mean, we used so much butter and kneaded that dough so hard. Just my opinion. I prefer my bread a little bit more fluffy and light. Oh, really? So, just how fluffy and light are we talking here? Well, maybe about as fluffy and light as in this puzzle. Oh God! Oh, we just fell into his trap puzzle box. Oh, really? And why is 20 right here? What? And why is it 50? What? Navigate Maya through the clouds and help her find Phoenix. Jumping into holes in the clouds will drop, Maya down the level, and we've already done this before, so let's figure the way through the maze! The amazing cloud maze! And that was a wrong way, Luke. Wonder how big this maze is, actually. Like, if it's more than 2 floors like before. Because Ew. Well, it looks like I can only go one way. And that goes actually even farther down. So it is more than 1 floor. And what's going on? I did not mean to do that. No. Okay. Oh. What's going on over here? Well, that's fancy. Look at these pictures, and how do I get to that? Okay, look for that, I guess you could say. This doesn't seem quite right, but whatever. What? Well, there's only one way to go. Down we go. Okay, let's try this way? I think that's the way I wanted to go before, actually. And this just leads back to start. Lovely. What about this cloud? Wee! This is so fun. The best puzzle ever, even though it's... God dang it. Let's try left, because why not? I think I... Didn't I do left? Just... Nope, never mind. Although it doesn't really matter too much, because it just leads back to start. So this was the right way? No. I'm so confused right now. Nope! There it is, okay. Okay, remember that hole right there. What's over here? Why can't I walk over to here? That's very weird. Too bad I can't remember what way is what. Because they're so close together. God dang it. Okay, note to self. I need to take the one that's on the top right. Top right. That's where I'm going. Okay. Let's try top right, because that's the one that I'm pretty sure I need to go. I am a complete dumbass. The one that's on the top right is even colored in purple. Of course I should have taken that one. Idiot. Boing. Higher, 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 and we go. Whoa. That way. And lower, lower, lower! And we go down the final hole. And go around a square and... Hi, Phoenix!
Let's give this answer a try.
There we
Not
go.
too shabby, if I do say so myself.
Not too shabby. That was horrible. I was almost about to solve it the first time and didn't even realize it. Oh, shut up, game. Wow. Impressive work. I really didn't expect you to solve that. Actually, I thought the same thing, too. Well, I knew I could do it. So what were you out-of-work bakers doing hanging around here anyway? We're investigating an incident involving the alchemist. Do you know anything about it? Surely the Knights of the Inquisition are the ones you should ask. They could tell you a lot more than I can. You might be right about that. Even so, it's a right shame someone like him could get murdered. I often went to him myself to get medicine. He was always pretty friendly and understanding. Seems like Sir Belduc was a good man, at least from what we've heard Seems like Sir Belduc was a good man, at least from what we've heard so far. I just hope they manage to solve this case soon. Okay. So now let's move out to Sir Belduke's mansion, which just has hint coins. Okay. Okay, good. So this is Sir Belduke's residence. It definitely looks like an alchemist house. I've never seen plants like these before. So what do we do now? Just because the owner's deceased, we can't exactly go barging in. Oh, what are you talking about, Nick? You're no fun. But yeah, you haven't noticed just how well kept his yard is. Or wait, what? You haven't noticed how well kept this yard is. It looks like someone is still living here, actually. Someone has definitely been doing the upkeep around here, that's for sure. Hey, who's that over there? Is that Von Karma? What's that? That's a strange place to put a vase. It seems to serve the same purpose as a mailbox. There are letters sticking out of it. I'd normally call that weird, but since it's an alchemist's house, it's sort of fitting. Some plant is growing in that vase, too. I wonder if it's intentional. Okay, clock? Yes, I figured, well, not clock, it looks like just a sun. Okay, what fruit is that? They look so juicy. I'm going to try one. This is an alchemist's garden, Maya. I'd advise against eating anything that grows here. I mean, that could be a poisonous fruit for all you know, because that alchemist, yeah. Okay. The bell tower is visible over the treetops. So the town square is in that direction. The bell tower is really tall. How come we've never heard the bell? No idea, but no. Wow. What about the crow? I knew it. Okay. Final coin is about somewhere. Somewhere around here. Somewhere. Come on. I know you're around here somewhere. Oh, come on. I'm going throughout the entire screen. Don't tell me it's behind this kid. Oh! Okay, it was behind him. Behind them some, like, close. My sincere apologies. I'm afraid medicaments are no longer being provided here. Huh? Did you not come here for medicaments of some kind? No, we didn't come here for that. We're here to investigate the incident, the one involving Sir Belduke. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you do not look like members of the Knights of the Inquisition. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. The hell's an attorney? And you? I'm guessing you live here. Indeed, my name is Jean Grey Earl. I was butler to the late Master Belduke. You were a butler? Wait, how old are you? Wow! A butler! This must be my first time meeting one, a real one! Well, Mr. Grey Earl, if you don't mind, I've been told that the incident involving your master was shrouded in mystery. Has it got something to do with the Great Witch Bezella? We're trying to investigate that at the moment. The Great Witch Bezella? Am I right in supposing that you are defending Espella Cantabella? Well, actually, yes! Yes, we are! So you know Espella, do you? That goes without saying. Everyone around here knows her. Do you think you can help us? We're looking for leads. That stare makes me think you're thinking, I don't want to help her. While he was alive, the Master taught me the value of investigating the truth that governs the natural world. Good for you! Looking for the truth. If you too are investigating the truth, then it would be against his teachings for me not to cooperate with you. Thank you! Would you both like to come in? We can discuss the matter further inside. That would be great! Thank you, Mr. Grey Earl. Whoa! Spoken like a true butler! He's a pretty cool guy, isn't he, Nick?